What's up, guys? This is Elric. I am making probably my final update on this build. I am level 88 as of the recording of this video. Tactician still. I've got my Uber Lab, I'll show you in a second. My gear's pretty good. Can do T15s pretty comfortably. So you have all 8 of my points here. So I've got Uber Lab done. I'll put the POB, the finalized POB for all the way up to level 100 in the description down below. Excuse me. It's it's late, so my brain isn't quite working as fast as it usually does. But I'll go ahead and run this T15's fine right here. I actually just recently failed Iron Citadel. It's the first Citadel I actually failed in a while, which is kind of funny. But anyway, let's do this Necropolis. Necropolis is a decent layout. Anyway, yeah, the build was fantastic. I haven't beaten Arbiter T0, but the only reason is just because I keep selling the little pieces that you get for him. So never really. It just wasn't something I was really looking to doing. I don't doubt that I probably could beat him, other than the fact that I've never fought him before, so it might take me a try or two just to nail down his mechanics. But other than that, the stats are definitely not the issue with this character. Oh yeah. Before I do that, these are the gear you'll see in the POB. I've bought a couple things. I just recently bought this necklace. I've been running this a lot, Delirium, to get the fulmination I have on this. So this isn't like GG gear, but it's probably the best gear I'm gonna get on this character realistically. The belt's probably the worst piece of gear I have on. I haven't really changed it, but other than that, the only upgrades you could probably do are just the obvious ones, like Headhunter and stuff like that. But Uber Lab allows you to kind of shrug off a lot of stuns and ailments from monsters, and while it doesn't stop you from getting ailments from... It's elemental ailments, so you can still be poisoned, but it doesn't stop you from getting ailments from ground-based effects. It does pretty much stop you from being hit with ailments during normal mapping, other than like just the most exceptional of hits, usually from rares or something like that, could possibly hit you and chill you for a second or two. But other than that, nothing. Yeah, I didn't get it. It's fine. I did do a simulacrum before I got my necklace. I wasn't actually able to beat it because it was the first one I did. I got to like round 12, I think, before I died. Might have been, but simulacrums are hard to nail down with a build. Not a lot of builds are going to be tanky enough to just do them outright every time, unless you specifically set your build up to deal with those. And the modifiers on them are random, so it's hard to really nail down those in like terms of defenses. But you get a good setup, and I'm fairly certain you could do simulacrums just fine. I haven't really found that this build struggles with a lot. It feels decently tanky. Does good damage. Does it clear the best out of any build ever? No, but it doesn't really bother me. I don't think many builds are actually going to clear super duper fast. But other than like the lightning spear build that everybody already knows. And if you just want to play another build, and this is a comfy build. This is a fantastically comfy build. The main defensive layer of being able to pin every monster, and those pinned monsters then becoming fully stunned, basically. While it isn't actually a stun, it makes them completely unable to act. Your pins do, instead of just making them immobile, so not even ranged things can hit you anymore. It's fantastic in almost every way you can think about it. It's basically freezing them, or stunning them, like I said. So it in of itself is a defensive layer. along with the fact that you can do what I just did and clear areas that you may not have with other characters, or that might not have like bounced around with, say, Lightning Spear, though I've never played Lightning Spear. Main clear skill is a Siege Cascade. Basically a 2-button, 3-button if you count the 2 different artillery ballistas I have. But basically 3-button clear. But it doesn't really feel like it because you're kind of just laying down your artillery ballista all over the place, and then just left-clicking to clear things, and seeing as Siege Cascade kind of hits everything around you regardless. It feels good, in my opinion. It just feels good to play. I have cleared the tier 0 versions of the other 2, not the Iron Citadel, but the other 2 Citadels, the Copper and the Blood. Forgive me for not remembering which Citadel are the other 2. The one that isn't Iron. The thing that killed me in Iron was Count Geonor's little jump thing that he lands on you with a meteor. I had him almost transitioned, and then he hit me with a meteor, and it one-tapped me. So yeah, that's a thing. You will die every now and again on this build. Its defenses aren't like insanely crazy, but then again, if you're not playing a Smith and Katava, then you're gonna find it hard to be immortal in this game regardless. I feel like this build is reasonably tanky. I don't need that. I've gotten a bunch of them. I'm not going to dilly-dally by hitting every single box here. Just kind of wanted to step in, do this video, get a video down for today, though technically I've waited too long, but it's fine. Forgive me for my less energetic self. Like I said, it's late, so wanted to get a video out. But anyway, yeah, I've had a blast with this build. I've had a blast on PoE 2, and this probably won't. This may be my final build. It may not be. I know there's still a couple weeks till Project Diablo 2, which is probably the next ARPG I'll play. I don't really care. I didn't really care for what's it called? No Rest for the Wicked when I first played it. It just kind of wasn't the game I was looking for it to be. Not that it's bad in any way, it just wasn't my type of game. Could have changed by now, though. So I may give it a shot. It depends on if I see content creators playing it and get interested in what it looks like, you know. But I imagine my next main game will probably be Project Diablo 2 for a while. I have no idea what I'm going to play, but that's probably what I am going to play. It comes out on May 16th, I think. So I've had a blast with this. So that does mean that I've got another 2 weeks to play this if I wanted to. If I'm not going to play No Rest for the Wicked. So regardless, that is a tier 15 map clear, and that is the build. I will put a Path of Building 2 link for the finalized version of this build alongside the gear I currently have in the description below. Thank you so much. If you took your time out of your day to watch this video, I appreciate you. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me grow the channel, and that's the goal here, to try and grow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day, and good night.